like my name, Jody. Put up in
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from SoFi. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Look at play action here with McCarthy. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Charger first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Grenade. You're out. Hey, Ray. Hey, Kappa. Why did
To throw is Herbert. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Hovering very strong defensively. It's second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Baylor tight. Let's go. Hey.
Pistol here for Herbert. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden the second. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Set. Grenade. Set.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Set. Grenade. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Another run here with Hampton. And he's into the end zone. What
consistent at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Vikings nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. Stick with him again. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. The motion man is Sanders. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 33, here's second and 4.
Set. Back 8. Hey, go lion.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ram. Home control. Hey, go Delta. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Kappa. Go.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, LA.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Run! Set. Delta. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
A run on first and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Half the 60. Half the 60. Check out.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Just shy of the goal line.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will take it in himself. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
Will Riker is lining up for
That is a dream scenario. The offense handed handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
The 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Hey, camp. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll air it out down the middle. And he will score. Greg Harris, touchdown Los Angeles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll put Acid in motion. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one, take it in. Toss, Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. His sixth touchdown now for the season. Riker, good with the extra point. The Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Go.
Herbert to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
5-9. 5-9. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ram. Ready.
Perfect. And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is taken in by Felton. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. McCarthy to the air on second down. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. Here's the punter now. He's on for the second time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. Dotson will bring it back. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Go.
Here's Brown. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second and a yard.
Baylor tight.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. Past midfield to the 45. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Delta. Hey, go lion.
Herbert now on first down. And he's in. Trey Harris, touchdown Chargers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Dicker, good with the extra point. Chargers have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here's a designed run. You take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. Now a give up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First down, Vikings.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And the Vikings are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will cut the lead down to 4.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Delta. Set.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Herbert on the bootleg. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Lion. Motion.
Now Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. They punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, here's McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
13 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they bring them down inside the 25-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll stick with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. From the 39, here's a first and 10. On the give, here's Hampton. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Set. 380.
Hampton. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Set. 380. Grenade. Delta. Set. What is it?
We'll try to run with Hampton. And this time, he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Vikings 24.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That is fielded at the 13. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. This one complete to Jordan. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
Here's Hampton. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
380.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
10 at the 33-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
380.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Delta.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
5-9, 5-9. Go.
Now, Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, now Herbert. Moving to his right. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd and 9.
Set. Wide 80. Wide left. Ready.
We'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be taken down. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll take this one in. Kyle Felton, touchdown Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
They're on the 21-yard line.
Hey, ram. Hey, cap. Let's go. Baylor tight.
Herbert now on 1st down. He'll let one go down the middle. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That's a gain of 72 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal.
Wide 80 hot.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's into the end zone yet again. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Chargers will go up by 7.
Chargers 38, Vikings 31. Gaml Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. Third down coming up. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
So often we think third down, pass. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground, kind of flip the script a little bit, keep defenses guessing throughout the game, and it leads to a big pickup.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Separated at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Set.
Now a toss, left side for Hampton. Room to run at the 30. His third touchdown of the second half. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had it for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's second down. They'll drop to throw. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Needing to convert here on third and inches. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on fourth and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Broderick Jones, the former first-round pick, guilty that time. The road gets a little tougher now. It's first and 20. Play action. Here's McCarthy. All alone is the tight end Sanders.
But every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here comes second down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. That's the second charge and timeout for Minnesota. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll run here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will cut the deficit to 7.
Vikings 38.
With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Set. 380. You're out. Black 80. Black. Set.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column.